Hello there and welcome to Non-Dairy Cards. Today you probably notice a little bit different angle. My wife had to borrow the tripod for what she calls work, which is, something she gets paid for. I mean, like, this is work, right? What I'm doing here. Anywho, I ended up getting 4 of these Bowman Platinum boxes. We're not going to open them all today, but I think each of these were about $75 here, but really the chases in here, a lot of autos available, and I'm going to move a few of these. We'll start off with this bashed up box as our number one box that we try out. So each of these boxes has 2 autograph cards in the box. There are 20 packs, 5 cards, so a total of 100 cards, give or take, in every box. So essentially, a lot of these things are really hard to pull, like the super nice cards on per pack. So you can see some of these are 1 in 115,000 for the Platinum Pedigree autograph. For the Giants, really your autographs that I'm looking for are the Patrick Bailey autograph. I think there's a Marco Luciano, want to say, in there. There's a Buster Posey base, and you can kind of see from the back here, we've got some of the Bowman Platinum cards that I have from my PC up here to try to wish us some good luck. So without further ado, let's get into it. I'm really excited about these boxes. It was something I was kind of stocking on Mercari, and then ended up selling enough cards to be able to afford it. So excited to get in here. There is a chance at Bobby Witt Jr., Mike Trout, Shohei, autos. Jason Dominguez is one of the prospects, I think, in here. So we'll see what we can do in this case. I want to say about a quarter of the cards, maybe a little bit more of that, are prospect cards. Most of the autographs are going to be your prospect autographs. So a lot of packs here. I think they kind of switched it up recently to go to much less small pack variety, doing more of the larger packs, but we'll see. This is the Wander Franco year. There aren't a whole lot of Wander Franco cards in the set, so I'm not upset about that. But let's get into it and see how we do. So we got Justin Verlander, Justin Foscue, Beck Way. I don't know why I'm putting that over in a different area here. There's our first auto. So we'll go ahead and get that one sleeved up here. It's Clayton Beeter. He hardly knows her. To 99 on this one. Definitely not the guy I was thinking of. But I'm not going to complain about that. So that's got to be one of the prospect autos here. So not bad here. Let's go ahead and use this pre-sleeved top loader here. And of course, it's the Dodger that we get the auto for. So we'll throw him up at the top. And first pack, what are the chances of that? Getting our auto in the first pack. I'm not sure if each of these are... I guess, is there a difference in the design? Yeah, it looks like the prospect cards kind of have the little wave at the top there, so I'll use that to separate the cards moving forward here. All right. Move back that. We got Arenado, Bryson Stott, not a bad one, Mario Feliciano, Andres Jimenez on the rookie card, and Joey Votto. I'm curious to see how many numbered cards we're going to get out of here. So obviously that auto is a numbered card, so I'm not going to complain. I would assume that our next auto is probably going to be a base auto, but we'll see how we do. We got Yadier, Josh Bell, Anthony Servideo, Kobe Mayo. That's a nice card there, so throw him over here. Braylon Marquez. So getting some decent cards. Definitely not complaining, 3 packs in on what we're pulling here. Bobby Dahlbeck on the rookie. Jose Salas. Simon Muzziotti, I assume that is. Renowned rookies. We got Sam Huff on the Renowned Rookies insert. So not a ton of inserts in these. So shouldn't expect a ton of those coming through, but then we've got Eloy Jimenez. So I'll throw the inserts off to the far left here. All right, next pack. We got William Contreras on the rookie card. Daxton Fulton. Austin Hendrick. There we go. Another numbered card. Yu Darvish to 99 on the green. And then Max Scherzer. So already hitting more than what I would have expected out of this as far as numbered cards. So thus far, we're getting, one every 3 packs or so. If that stays on that sort of pace, this is definitely a decent opening. So never going to complain about getting multiple numbered cards. So I see a Shohei on the back, so we'll just pull him forward here. So not a bad looking Shohei on the Angels there. Jared Kelenic, Garrett Mitchell, Carson Tucker, and Mick Abel on the 21. That's got to be like a Elements sort of card there. So that's pretty cool insert. Get through the next pack here. All right. So we got Shane Bieber, Jacob deGrom, Maximo Acosta, Adinso Reyes, and Bryce Harper. So Kobe Mayo is probably the most interesting of the rookie cards that we've pulled, just the base rookies that we have. Mick Abel, I know from a prospect card. I think he just barely came up here for the Phillies, but that's not a bad card either. Christian Yelich, Burl Carraway, Nick Lofton, Bobby Dahlbeck on the Meteoric, and they do have autos in the Meteoric as well. And there we go. We've got Buster Posey on my PC, so that's the base. If we get a numbered Buster Posey, that's a big win. But this is the only Buster Posey in this set, so go ahead and get him sleeved up, and we'll put him up here in front of Lincecum, and so it's all Buster Posey up there. All right, next pack. Alex Kirilloff, Bruce Jarvis, Bobby Miller, renowned rookies of Sisto Sanchez, and then Ha-Seong Kim. So that renowned rookies is not a bad looking card. So if I can get one of those on one of the Giants, I think Joey Bart's probably the one that's in there. So it's tough because he's not a Giant anymore, but that was a guy we were putting a lot of faith in. Nick Madrigal, Alfonso Rivas, Jake Fogle, Zach Veen on the prospect card. And again, this is another guy who I think just barely came up to the big, so that's a pretty cool card. And then Giancarlo Stanton. All right, let's straighten out these stacks here. All right, I'm going to say we probably are going to get one more numbered card. And if we beat that, I'm going to be very happy. Keston Hiura, another Zach Veen prospect card. Max Meyer on the prospect card. There's our other auto. Base auto of Jake Eater. And he hardly knows her. Man, Eater and Beater. That is a really rough night. So we're going to go ahead and just move along from that. But with the auto, I am going to sleeve and top load it. I have not heard of either of these guys, so if you know something about them, if they're worth keeping an eye on, let me know. Not going to complain about getting 2 autos. That's what we expected. Now, is there a bonus auto? Is there a bonus numbered card? I'm hoping so. We got Ronald Acuna, Tyler Soderstrom on the prospect card, Aaron Bracho. Hey, I called it. Renowned rookies of Joey Bart. So not a bad looking card. I don't know if that's going to make the wall, but we'll see here. So we'll throw him off to the side. And then Jose Abreu. All right, chasing that other numbered card. I have a feeling it's going to be there. Andrew Vaughn, Heriberto Hernandez, John Diaz. Ooh, there's our numbered card. That one's nice. Slade Ciccone or Ciccione. I'm not sure how you pronounce that, but that's got like the green cracked ice or whatever that one's called, and Akil Badu. I do like that name, Akil Badu. So I hope that guy becomes something. But Slade Chaconi or Cassoni or whatever that is, I'll probably have to look that up afterwards. But I got another numbered card there. Not as limited as the U and the Clayton Beater. But we hit our 3 numbered cards. If we get one more, that's a huge win. Cronenworth on the rookie card. Hudson Haskin. Chris McMahon. Bobby Witt Jr. on the prospect card. That's a nice card there. So I'm going to go ahead and sleeve that one up. I'm sorry. I'm sleeve happy here. This is a set I was really excited to get these boxes of. So even though that's not really that rare of a card, it's one of the best players in the league on a decent looking insert. Now, obviously, I'm not going to get that one graded. If you look at the centering, that's pretty terrible if it wants to focus here. So that's not one that we're going to send over to PSA or anything to be my first graded card, but not a bad one. Go ahead and hop in. I think we've got 5 packs left after this. Walker Buehler, Jordan Diaz, Jamari Baylor, Pete Alonso, and Matt Olson. All right. Here we go. Joey Gallo, Jack Kachanowicz, Gage Workman, Meteoric of Ishmael Mina, and Tyler Stevenson on the rookie card. All right. 4 more packs. This is definitely going to be a little bit longer video because we got so many packs to open, and I'm taking my time. Kyle Lewis. There's Slade on the base card. Slade. Jeremy De La Rosa. Andres Jimenez on the renowned rookies. That's a nice looking card there for the Guardians. And another Yu Darvish. All right. Moving on to pack number 18. Got ourselves a Matt Chapman on the back. Hyun-Il Choi. Hedbert Perez. Bo Bichette. And Steven Strasburg. I feel like this was probably one of the last outings of Steven Strasburg here. All right, pack 19. All right. Kohei Arihara. Juan Soto. PCA on the prospect card. Nice. I'm going to put him over in this special set for me. Reed Detmers, another guy who I think just barely came up this year. Come on. There we go. And then Vladdy Jr. All right, do we have any last pack magic? I am not going to complain about that PCA on that last pack that we had, but it doesn't look like we're going to get any numbered cards here, but we do have an insert. Sam Huff, Heston Kierstad, Yasel Antuna, and then Jace Young on the Prospect Elements card. I wonder if this is like weird cut top to bottom or if that's how those cards are supposed to be, because that feels like that's a weird cut on that card. Correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, that feels like that should be at the top of the other card that was supposed to be below it, and then Sisto Sanchez again. So we'll do a quick recap, take a look at these inserts that we had. Yeah, I feel like this is supposed to be kind of like this at the top there, kind of centered, but I could be way off. I think those are all just miscut here. Some nice cards in the inserts. Obviously, the insert big win is the Bobby Witt Jr. But then we got 3 numbered cards, one of them being our auto. So we got to 250 of Slade, to 99 of Yu, to 99 of Clayton Beater, and base auto of Jake Eater. So kind of an interesting open. So I'll have to go research these guys, see if there's anyone of interest here. And then, of course, how could I forget? We got the Buster Posey base card, which I was looking for. So I appreciate you hanging out with me. Hopefully this was a fun rip for you guys as well. And we will see you again next time.